Okay, my friends, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard the Flying Dragon. Always knock your arrow a little bit higher at the back than the front. That way when this part of the string gets pulled more, it will put more pressure on the bottom and the arrow will come off straighter. Also, the main point of what I'm doing is I'm aiming at the gap line. That is to say, under the center of the target, there's a line that you can, an imaginary line. It's really just a dot, but there's a level at which if you hold your arrow tip, your arrow will arc into that target. By being able to pick any spot on the line, then you're actually using indirect aiming. That's done if you have a bow that you just can't get to line up. You find out where it shoots, and then you shoot off as far as that arrow is off, and you'll be on. Just takes practice. But you know, you want to have your eye on that line. That's called point of aim. That's what Horace Ford called it. It works good. Because the hardest thing that I have found in archery is judging your elevation. Learning how to shoot straight is relatively easy. You can do that by canting your bow until the arrow shoots straight, or you can soften the spine of your arrow so that it warps around the bow, and that's especially if you're holding your bow straight up and down. That's the way of doing it. It's just cutting the arrow back until it gets stiff enough that it starts to shoot straight. Myself, I prefer Horace Ford's idea of looking at the spot and putting your arrow tip there. Again, he called it point of aim. This idea of instinctive shooting, where you just look at the target and line the arrow up to it, it really is the hardest thing to do, because there's a great tendency to point the arrow high and shoot over the target. And that's because you anchor low. So you're looking up the arrow at the target. And of course, up the arrow is a slight angle up. Just call it miss. Okay, we've got one last arrow. Of course, it's one of those bullet heads, and yeah, they don't go in very good. Not really very good.
These $60 Japanese smart patches are taking the world by storm. Just apply them before bed and wake up feeling refreshed and clear as you
Okay, so basically, that's our 5 shots. Again, the very best way that I have ever found of finding elevation is by using Horace Ford's system of having an imaginary gap line. He calls it point of aim, and you look at that point, and that's where you put your tip, and you have the rest of your body. Of course, your form is perfect, so you're all relaxed, your hand is all relaxed, and everything's just hanging there, and basically that's it. That's when you let go.
Doctors refer to this toxic buildup as bioaccumulation.
And
It was first noticed in the 1940s when pesticides slowly
those are always falling out of this target. But anyhow, you'll get your hits, and you'll be able to go hunting and catch pheasants and stuff like that. Okay, guys, have fun. Talk to you later. Bye now.